Hello, welcome back. 8 games undefeated, and we can smell a playoff place. Welcome to the Sicilian Defence. And welcome to episode 27 of the Sicilian Defence. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have games against Bari away from home, Ascoli at home, both in Serie B, and well, that will set us up nicely to see how we've got on whilst you were away. Well, I can tell you, Ascoli and Cittadella, the last 2 games that you saw on camera. Salernitana, a 4-2 win against Salernitana. Now, this was an interesting game. We took the lead through Rovgalia on 12 minutes. Fabregoli getting a second after 21. And then just before half-time, Ferenzi scored, making it 2-1. And then 71 minutes gone, Spinelli gets a 2-2, gets it all back level. And, well, we had to change it up a little bit. With Zappella on 89 minutes and Rovgalia 2 minutes into injury time, getting his second of the game. Our fourth made it 4-2. Let's have a quick look at the goals, because I think it's worth a look. As it turns out, let's have a... Here we go. So, as you'll see, Stepovic didn't get the cross in. Ponzi did, and Rovgalia swept that home. Brilliant goal from him, really. Stepovic in the corner and Fabregoli getting that, and then they started their comeback. It's a bit of a ping pong. That one was an unlucky one, I think, but this one, i.e., and drops right at Spinelli. And then, as I say, near enough time up, we changed it up a bit. Ponzi, Zappella, who we brought on as a substitute and got injured almost immediately, managing to head that one home, and then Rovgalia getting his second made it 4-2. So from a position looking like we'd thrown it away, normal style, we managed to pull that one back. And then unfortunately a 1-1 draw against Empoli. Disappointing, this one. Stepovic scoring our goal. Really, that was the equaliser, because 24 minutes in, we were 1 down, but Stepovic saved our blushes, thankfully. But they basically then shut the door, and we couldn't do any more. But we will see what we can do today. That has left us still in 4th place, 4 points behind Medina, who are in 3rd place. Having said that, we do have a game in hand. I'm not sure if this is the game in hand or not, but either way, keep winning will do us good. So we're in 4th. If we actually win that game in hand, then we will be 1 point behind Medina. And I have discovered, even though it doesn't show it on here, it's dependent on points. So if we can have a look at the rules. Here we go. Rules. Playoff. 4 teams. A match got to go down a little. Where are we? It does actually say here somewhere. Does it not? No. Winners qualified preliminary round. I have read it. Match can win. No. Where have I read that then? Am I going mad? Sorry, here we go. Right, click on the right thing and that does it. So, 1st place is promoted to Serie A, gets 2.45 million, as does 2nd place, the automatic promotion. Now, 3rd place will get promoted if there are more than 14 points separating them from 4th place. If not, they go into, if it's less than 15 points, they go into the playoffs. As do 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. similar things happen at bottom. If it's more than 4 points separates 16th and 17th, then they are relegated to Liga Pro, and if it's fewer than 5 points, then 16th and 17th will go on a play out. So it's all to play for, and definitely worth pursuing. So currently, third place, I don't think we're going to be more than 14, 15 points. So that's not going to happen. So it's all the top 8 go into the playoffs. With that in mind, let's have a quick look back here again. 8th place Empoli at the minute, 42 points. We are 9 points clear of that. So that's where the line that we need to be looking at is 8th and 9th. And as we go, we have 9 games left to play, I think. So still quite a few points to be played for in that. But let's go through to the first game of the episode. It's against Bari, and we're away from home. And this is the team that we've selected against Bari for this one. Manelli in goal, Visconti, Baxvanos, Fabrigoli and Pavlev are backline. Ladanetti is in that deep-lying playmaker role between midfield and defence. And in midfield, Sabri moves out to the left side. Fagioli as the attacking playmaker. Meta, Coffey and Rovgalier is up front on the bench. De Favreau, Ponzi, De Paula, Magazu, Clayton, Menar, Comi, Silvestri, Mazzarani, Danny Garcia, City and Ambrose. That is the team that we are doing. So we will submit the team. Just those 3 changes. Visconti for Ponzi, Kofi for Rizzo and Meta for Stepovic. We've had a bit of a switch around. Right, what are we going to do here? I think we could do the pundits. Yeah, I think both those are about individual players, and really it's about a team game. Goodness me. They've lost 3 of their last 5. We've won 3 of our last 5, drawn 2, including the last game against Empoli. That's a confirmation of the table as it currently stands. And this game underway, and just sort out this because we have been playing it on the laptop. The laptop's not up to the wide angle stuff. Quite sure why it's not allowing me to do that, but can I do that on this screen? Hang on a minute. Let's have a look. Trotter. Show onto the weaker foot. Maybe a bit of pressing as well. There we go. Quite sure why it wouldn't let me do it. On here. Visconti to Fagioli to Ladanetti, who's picked up a yellow card. I noticed. Ravgalier, Coffey, Meta, Fagioli, Sabri. Swings it out wide to Kofi. Kofi back to Pavlev, who gets tumbled in the area. And we have a penalty. Who's taking the penalty? Did tell me in the bottom corner. I didn't see. Fagioli. And he's put it away in the corner. We go 1 up after 17 minutes. Somebody has asked me in the comments, highlights, what have we got it on? We have got it on key highlights. And I think it was the fact that there wasn't many highlights. Problem is, if we stick it on extended or comprehensive, we find that we get lots and lots of highlights, and the episode ends up being sort of 45, 50 minutes. So it's to try and keep it a bit tighter. Plus, I think the formation and tactic that we play doesn't give lots and lots of highlights. That's just the way it is. Half an hour gone. We have a corner coffee with the corner. It's yes. I'm not quite sure. Farabigoli headed that down, I think, and Sabri puts it away. I'll see it from a different angle here. Coffee. Farabigoli. I'm not sure if it was Farabigoli or the defender headed it out, but either way, we double our lead. Vanos has picked up a yellow card now. And they get one over the top. Lowly is in and he's got one back. Very poorly defended this. I think Ladanetti and Vanos both on yellow cards. And that could be the problem. Manelli tried to get that, didn't quite get it. And possibly need to fire up the team just to get that impetus back in. And we get through to half-time. Half-time has arrived. And the story of the first half, 6 shots, 2 on target, 1.24 XG, 57% possession. 2 shots, 2 on target for Bari. One of those a goal, 43%. So we still have the lead. We'll be back with the second half next. And you come back for the second half. No changes made at half-time. We get the game underway. Ravgalier to Ladanetti, Fabrigoli, Pavlev, back to Fagioli. Not quite sure who that was for. Didn't find them, and they have picked up the ball. Come on, a little bit of a counter-attack. And I need to defend this. Could do with them not getting back in so early in the second half. And managed to stifle that one for now. Not added to our first half thing, and they're having a go again. That's well blocked by Visconti, but he's got a second attempt, and well saved by Manelli. That looked for the life of me that it was going in, and with 16 minutes on the clock, I am tempted to change it down to a balanced. Seem to do better on balanced. Can confirm changes, just see if that shores us up a little bit. And I like to win these quite convincingly as opposed to just looking as if we're hanging on. Pavles is one yellow card away from trouble. And they have a free kick deep in their half. And we need to be winning this ball back, boys. Venos, lovely header down, but didn't find any of our players, and they are still on a bit of a counter-attack here. Need to be stifling this. Visconti goes all the way back to Manelli. Ravgalier heads it down, but he's not got it, and there's 2 of them in, and they have got the equaliser. No, they haven't. It was offside, thankfully. Right, I think it's time for us to make some changes here. Definitely putting us under quite a bit of pressure. Ravgalier not having a great game up front there. Is this a chance for Ambrose to try and get himself back in? Danny Garcia is also on the bench. Might give Danny Garcia a run out. Or shall we? We'll go Ambrose. I've changed my mind. I'm allowed to change my mind. For goodness sake. Right. Manelli not having a fantastic day in goal either. Did question whether to pay Del Favrio, and that maybe that is the Maybe that's the thing to look at. Right. Central midfield, Fagioli. That's having a good game. Mater's not having a bad game. Maybe we just wait it out and just see. Pump fists. Faith in you, go out and do a job. Right, I've done this already. Why does this keep doing this? Confirm sub. Maybe because it didn't confirm the substitution. I don't know. Pavlev with the throw-in to Ladanetti. Ladanetti finds Fagioli. Fagioli to Mater. Mater's tackled. And they are in again. And they are... Deary me. Berate. And we have tiredness now in the camp. Right, Mana can come on. Fagioli's going off for Maserani. And can we get something out of this? Or are we going to lose this one? 89 minutes on the clock, and yeah, we... Loy has put us to the sword twice in this game, and now Ladanetti is injured. And as we've used all our substitutes, we are snookered. Deary me. Not a lot we can do. Realistically. Do we have a defensive? Mater is defensive midfielder. We could go to this sort of formation and move Maserani. I want to go there, really. Doesn't matter where we put him as such, on the basis that he's off and there's not much we can do. So Maserani, put him in a support role. Support as a box-to-box. Do we want him as a box-to-box? Not really. Just have him as a central midfielder. And then we've got these two on the outside. That's what we're going to have to go with. And right, throw in on the far side. Pavlev. Long throw. Mater and Coffee. Coffee gets it in. And it's... I think Ambrose deflected that in and was offside. Had he left it alone, we would have got that back. It was 2-2 draw. Disappointing. 10 shots. 4 on target for this one. And that's where we're at. Unlucky. I think it's a point of the finger. Simply put, that wasn't good enough, really. At all. Rovgolier, disappointing. Your performance, you weren't the best today. Deserve to come off. For sure. And I point the finger at him. Not happy with your performance. So, having held what seemed to be a comfortable lead, you must be disappointed to have come away with with only a draw from that match. That's football for you. It hurts to be on the wrong end of the result, but games like that are what makes the sport great. What's your reaction to Aaron's late miss that could have seen? He knows he should have done better. And fourth place, 52 points. Haven't made up the ground. We've got 3 points on Medina. That was a throwaway there, really. And Loy has got us back. And Ladanetti is out for 2 to 3 weeks. That's a bit of a annoying. And we seem to have hit a little bit of a rough spot with injuries. That's not helping us. Rizzo, Ladanetti, Santuro, who hasn't been in the side, but Stepovic, a little bit of food poisoning as well. That's really not going. 9 unbeaten for Catania, but we would have preferred a little bit better from that. Right, we will be back for the Ascoli game. Really could do with picking up 3 points in this one. And you come back and join us for the team that we've selected for this game against Ascoli. De Favro is in for Manelli. Manelli's been having a bit of a wonky time, and De Favro is his average rating is up there, so a little bit of despondency. So hopefully we can pick him up from that. Visconti, Baxvanos, Fabrigioli and Pavlev are backline. Fagioli is our deep line playmaker. Stepovic, Sabari and Meta and Kofi are at midfield. Ravgalier continues up front. Let's just make sure we have him. Let's put him as an advanced. Maybe I'll put him on pressing, and he didn't do much last time. Manelli, Clayton, Magazu, Ambrose, Silvestri, De Paula, Dani Garcia, Calpai, Golfo, Comi, Pellegrini and Zappella are all on the bench. Right, we have a couple of players now out due to injury, which is why Ladanetti, as we know, was injured in the last game. He's out for a few weeks. And then I'm trying to think who else got injured as well. But we're starting to lose numbers. Ponzi is another one, I think, that's dropped out. Visconti can obviously play on that side and has done for a long time for us. So no problems there. Right, all said and done. Let's proceed to the match and see if we can turn this into a positive result for the end of the episode. Consolidate our position as a potential playoff position. We're going to pump fists. We're doing the pundits team talk. And through to the tunnel. Ladanetti missed out due to injury. How much of an absence will he be? These things happen, so it's up to the squad to make sure we don't miss him too much. Your team are among the possession leaders in Serie B, while Ascoli are not. If they park the bus, are you prepared for the task and break them down? I think we've got enough about us to gain the edge. Yeah. So we've drawn the last 2 matches now, which isn't good news. Ascoli lost 2 of their last 5, including their last match. And this is the table. Still in 4th, as you'll see. Salernitana only managing to draw 1-1 in their game, which might have been against Ascoli. No, it wasn't against Ascoli, can't be. Anyway, they are still 3 points behind us as it happens. Not quite sure how that highlight came up right there. And they get the ball forward and breaking loose, and that's straight into the arms of De Favro, thankfully. Not quite sure why we were seeing that highlight. Pavles has taken a knock, signalling that he wants to come off. 18 minutes gone. Let's just give him a couple more minutes just to see if he improves, and he has. And we may well have to take him off. He's seems to have picking up that knock. We need to be pressurising these guys, not letting them in. Fabrigioli heads that out, but they still get it, and they're still coming forward. Venos with their header out, defending quite well at the moment, but deep. And that's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. And they've got skip free, and that shot long range from Rabbi was wide of the mark, thankfully. They have a free kick here, and they have a goal. What are we doing, guys? We're losing our way here. Let's fire the team up. 42 minutes gone, and we've gone a goal behind. Headed down, and Pazza was there to tuck that one away. Right, I think with still a little bit of time to play in this half. Right, Pavlev is definitely injured. We'll get him through to half time, and then we're going to take him off. Right, we're going back to these inverted wingers going on attack. We've dulled it down just to try and thing, and I think we'll also go to positive attitude because I think we have to. And right, let's see what we can do. We're not going to get anything back in this first half. They have 5 shots, 2 on target, 39% of possession. We've had the possession but not putting the shots away. XG is low, 4 shots, 2 on target. We need to improve in the second half. We need an early goal in the second half to bring us back into the game. We'll see what we can do at half time. And you come back for this second half. Zapella is on for Pavlev, as we know, picked up that knock in the first half, and Ravgalier getting us underway for this second half. Stepovic not having a good game on that left side. Venos now has picked up a yellow card as well. Visconti with the throw in. Throws it in. It's headed back out. Visconti to Sabri, to Fagioli. Meta goes out wide to Visconti. Visconti keeps it in and crosses in. Ravgalier trying to sweep it in. But as it is, it goes out for a corner. Zapella with the corner. It's in, and not quite sure what happened there. Stepovic really isn't having a good game at all, and I am tempted to change formation somewhat. What have we got in the bank here? If we were to take Stepovic off, who have we got? Pellegrini is left-sided. I think we'll go with that. Keep forgetting to press the confirm sub at the bottom. 70 minutes gone, and we're not looking to get back in this game, are we? Or are we? Visconti. Oh, I'm not sure if that was Venos or Meta that got ahead to that. And we're not looking anywhere near. We're really Magazoo coming on for Ravgalier on the basis that we need to change something up here. And do I go? I think I'm going to. We're going to move these guys up, Pellegrini and Coffee. Change Sabri to support role and confirm changes. Just thought of something else. Magazoo. It's probably his best position. Just wondered whether actually that wasn't his best position, but it is, and really do think we may lose this because we are not doing anything. We now have tiredness, and I think we've used all our substitutes. We can't do anything about it either. And we have gone and lost that. So, from being in a position, a good, solid position, we are going downhill fast. And this tactic is starting to eat us. And 8 shots, 3 on target. They had 10 shots, 5 on target. Better XG than us. And didn't have the possession, but they scored the goal. And that's not good. So, with Thresh Arms, far from pleased from the result, and we need to dust ourselves off. Maybe the injuries are affecting us. Your size dominated the ball today, 61%, but you somehow find yourself on it. This is what happens when you don't take your chances. Hardly had a kick, but they were more clinical when it counted. Just how damaging was your team to concede on the brink of half time like that? Yeah. So that leaves us in 4th place. Salernitana must have lost as well to Spezia. They did, which means we still have the 3-point gap. We're still 10 points now clear of Frosinone in 9th place. So I think we're okay, albeit Frosinone have a game in hand. So we're okay at the minute. Nothing to start worrying about that lot catching us. I think we've completely blown any opportunity of automatic. Not that we really stood much of a chance. Medina 1-1 draw, so they've not pulled away from us either. Pavlev is out for a day with a bruised knee, so that's okay. Magazoo is just not doing it for us. And yeah, all in all, a pretty poor episode, day out, as it were. So we're going off camera. We will be back for episode 28. Cremonese and Venezia are our next games. Cremonese, who currently 14th, Venezia, who are 12th. We really need to get some results out of these two in order to consolidate that playoff place. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I can't say I have. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button to keep you up to date with all that's happening on the Sicilian Defence, and of course my other series, To Be a Legend, as they are released. New episodes of the Sicilian Defence are currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel, these two series, new series, and stuff that's going to happen around Football Manager 22 as and when it's announced and released, why not follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM is where you need to be. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you for the next episode, which will be episode 28, and it's out on Tuesday. Until then, goodbye.